This is not a joke. There is a malfeasance of justice occurring in full public view. We, the people, accept your valid sworn oath of office. Please help us. You've got it all twisted. My name is Melissa, and I'm not even malicious, let alone be seditious. You can bring in your militias. I still won't do the dishes, but keep making those wishes. I might lay down like other bitches. I'm more like Sid Vicious, and you're so pernicious, I'ma leave you in stitches, but not just from side twitches. Enough is enough. I'ma chiggity check my sorority privilege before I riggedy wreck your whole village of complicity and duplicity. It ain't shit to me. You're like spit to me in the face of righteous adversity. From the nurseries to universities, we didn't spend a lifetime to rehearse for these drills, so come down out the hills like Los Indignados with left fist up like vamos. Even if your last name ain't Ramos, they're coming for you. Only history knows what you're gonna do. Whether you're with me, against me, detest me, or blessed be, a human right is a right. And it's not up for a fight. We came to consensus one night at Cubensis. Enough is enough. You can beat your chest like you're tough against children and women with your lies over brimming, but forced sex is called rape, and we've got it on tape. Somebody hand me my cape. I'm finna knock you to Mars. I'm friends with the stars, and not just the ones in the sky, oh by the by, but the ones that drive electric cars and know the truth about SARS, bitches. And they're investigating every pitches that never got heard, and every dead baby and bird that fell out of the sky, and the bees. And yet, also, why are you still serving the interests of a select few white guys when we, the people, know good versus evil fights hardest right under that steeple? Peace. Ah, the walking paradox, to be of the flesh, embody the spirit Ganesh, to be fully aware but not overtly care of one's pervasive skepticism of this septic schism while embracing faith without mortar or lathe in the divine intervention and disbelief suspension for the machinations of the universe, their fabrications the most profane curse. How? What? Why? When? Where? Who is inconsequential, really? Only that they placed the P under your Tempur-Pedic Healy. You will recognize them in their eyes, and by spirit their lies will be known as soon as you hear it. Grown men and women reason over chalk and hopscotch, taxpayer dollars spent to reestablish all they forgot, excessive representation without commensurate taxation, out of order. Topsy-turvy, upside down and all around, without a doubt, we'll scream and shout bout after bout till you're suffering from gout and would much prefer to hunt trout, but there'll be no time to think about it. Barely time to have fear and a fit while your body quits out in a pile of piss and some shit. Just silence. To speak of the violence we'll leave behind us. Your mom sucking her thumb like she's Linus, metaphorically speaking. You can't prepare for this beating, 'cause you senseless, intentless malevolence be defenseless against the good people relentless. Case dismissed? You haven't even heard the beginning of this. I had an epiphany. It was that you ain't shit to me. Now you know that I'm hip to thee, and your falsified doo-dah dippity, acting under color of law, deputies. So we're at like a standoff, see? I'm like Moses when Adonai parts the Red Sea. And whatever fate befalls you and me, the truth will be marked down for history. Only they'll bind it as the Newer Testament of how we fought off the great pestilence of the reptilian civilians numbering millions who caused suffering to billions and cost us in trillions. That was 2011. And for those up in heaven, we promised never again to allow such behavior would be more than a sin. But, and here's where it popped, what if we never had stopped? And now the Nazis were simply disguising as cops? Yeah, I'll leave you with those thoughts. Because we are women seeking justice, and you can trust us that it's not for just us. We're not afraid to seem querulous, so you should be very scared of us. We got extremely prepared for this, and you've got nothing but garrulous barrels of monkeys in sheriff suits. Oh, and we got the law on our side, so that's kind of cute. Somebody pull the emergency parachutes. We are queer without fear, because we want something dear that seems like it's near. If only these few bad guys would just get out of the way. So what do you say? With us? Against us? Detest us? Or bless us? Like it or not, we are having our day. We might break their machine, so we suggest you play out of harm's way. When our ruling comes, it won't be granted a stay. We are transgender, and get this, Bender, we are even straight males who are sick of the tales of illegal gun sales, forced gang rape in jails, unconstitutionally excessive bails, and the invaginated system from which it all hails. So we gather together from hills and from dales, through our tears and our rage. We'll keep blazing these trails. We have patience, and you gon' hate this because it's so blatant. But you're not blameless if you sit aimless while they contain this. We'll call that shameless when all's said and done. See, we do this for fun, and we'll take all the time in the world to break it down for you, hun. Oops, I think that stands for Your Honor. Consider yourself served.